Thiago Silva calls out Chelsea owners after Champions League exit to Real Madrid. Chelsea was eliminated from the Champions League by reigning champions Real Madrid with a 4-0 score on aggregate. A damning double courtesy of the Brazilian Rodrigo Goes completed the two-legged tie as Frank Lampard's side failed to register a goal over both outings. With the likes of João Felix and Mykhailo Mudryk left warming the bench, Thiago Silva has been left frustrated with their consistently poor starting team, a way too prominent theme, he feels. The veteran central defender has rallied a call for change while aiming his dissent at the owners for their decisions after investing upwards of £600 million in reinforcements as of late. Their well-documented exit has left the West Londoners fighting on one front, the Premier League. Now spearheaded by their all-time top goalscorer, Chelsea resides in the bottom half of the table, 3 points adrift from 10th-placed Fulham. Silva, who signed from French club Paris Saint-Germain in the summer of 2020, has not held back in his disapproving messages to Chelsea's ownership. What did Thiago Silva say about Chelsea's owners? Chelsea's evergreen defender publicly stated his dissatisfaction with how his club is being run and his fears that next season will be more of the same if changes aren't made. After their defeat to the European champions, he said, "I think the first step has been made. An incorrect step, but it has been made." He referred to the significant overhaul of players that have occurred in London and the impact this has had on proceedings. "We can't be blaming the managers if we don't take responsibility. It's a hard period for the club, with a lot of indecision. Change of ownership, new players arriving, we had to increase the size of the changing room because it didn't fit the size of the squad. A positive point is that there are amazing players in the squad, but on the other hand there is always the player that is going to be unhappy. There is always going to be someone upset because not everyone can play. The manager can only pick 11 from a squad of 30-something, that's tough. Some can't make the squad, we signed 8 in January, we need to stop and put a strategy in place, otherwise next season we could make the same mistakes." Todd Boehly's arrival has brought nothing but turmoil to Chelsea, and the return of Lampard is the epitome of the club's current state of affairs. Lampard's permanent successor hunt continues, with the Blues hoping to assign a prominent figure before the season ends. But Silva believes the problems originate deeper than their managerial struggles and things need to change fast. What's next for Chelsea and Thiago Silva? Silva has been one of the solid figures in Chelsea's faltering squad, and the 38-year-old can hold his head high for acting as one of the club's shining lights. In February, the defender signed a one-year deal with the 20-21 Champions League winners and has since admitted the Real Madrid encounter might be his last in football's most prestigious competition. "It might have been my last match in the Champions League. I have only 1 year left on my contract and my career is reaching its end. It's a very sad day. But I think we must continue working to try to win as many matches until the end of the season." In a last-ditch attempt to save their season, Chelsea has 7 fixtures left, with the title-rivaling duo Arsenal and Manchester City in their running. They welcome London compatriots Brentford to Stamford Bridge next after their trip to Old Trafford's postponement due to their opponent's impressive progression in the FA Cup. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's free.